Hello and welcome to another financial analysis video. Today I'm taking a look at Micron, which reported earnings late last week, and the stock is currently it's bouncing off of a 52-week low, and I'll leave it up to the technicians as to whether or not this represents a double bottom for the stock. But it's seen a lot of volatility lately, and a lot of analysts are concerned about the industry that they're in as a whole. And so what I wanted to do is take a look at the numbers and just share some of my thoughts on Micron Technology. Now, from an earnings standpoint, the company, as you could see, went through a great turnaround late 2013 into 2014 and essentially had 6 consecutive quarters where they beat analyst estimates. 2 quarters ago, quarter 3 for them, they missed, and then last week they beat earnings for quarter 4. So they've done a pretty good job keeping up with analysts, but the concern is right here. The earnings are declining, and people are not sure whether or not Micron can keep positive earnings in the tough environment that they're in. Now, revenue hasn't tailed off entirely, and the company really, from an operating standpoint, is investing in a lot of capital right now. So their free cash flow, after the turnaround really got heated up, is starting to drop, and this is a big gamble. When you're in a tough industry and you're investing a lot of capital, you could either get a really good return or things may not look so well. Now, I'm not going to short this stock for a couple of reasons. One is the price is so depressed right now. If we were to take analyst expectations, and here they are, for the next 8 quarters, and basically what this is this is a next 12 months earnings expectations for forward earnings, and we were to multiply them by 9. So essentially we would take forward earnings and trade the stock at 9 times that forward earnings. You would see what the upside potential is over here. So any halfway decent news is going to bring this stock up and back into the 20s and even into the high 20s with some of the earnings estimates for 2017. So it's one I don't really want to bet against right now. Another reason I don't want to bet against it is looking at the return on equity. Now, it's declining right now. However, it's still above 20%, and it's in an area, and I'll combine these numbers with asset turnovers, that I tend to see in growth companies. So a growth company has a high return on equity because they're growing substantially. And Micron itself has gone through quite a bit of growth in its transformation. But this type of growth tells me that Micron is certainly a takeover target. And this has been discussed a few times, whether the industry consolidates, whether a private equity firm wants to make an investment in Micron. I don't know, but these types of numbers to me definitely point to the possibility of a takeover. And so if I were to long this stock, it would be because it would, in my opinion, have to come off of where it's at right now and drop down into this area, possibly trying to form a triple bottom. And then I would work on looking at news and looking at things that may make this a takeover target. But I will be honest right now, I don't see myself buying and holding something like this. And so I'm kind of in a hold pattern with Micron. However, I'm not going to be shocked if I hear a takeover announcement within the next 3 to 6 months. I hope you enjoyed this video, and happy investing.